Guess what happened? Then keep on the locks on them head as a show to make you glorified and believe. So them is no Rasta. Jack Ure is not a Rasta. Buju Banton is not a Rasta. Let's make it very clear. Them are not Rasta because they don't do Rasta. They don't do Rasta thing.
Blessings everyone, how are you doing? This is Lady B Unstoppable. If it's your first time, remember, like, share and definitely subscribe. In this video you will be hearing from Dr. Love. Yes man, Dr. Love will be talking a whole bag of things. He'll be addressing the Jack Ure situation about the licensed firearm or allegedly licensed firearm. He will be addressing Buju Banton with regarding the whole scenario when Buju Banton come and talk about the Prime Minister. So guys, wanna watch the video till the end. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Drop your comments in a respectful way. If you're new to this channel, remember, subscribe. Oh, I said that already now. Anyway, watch the video till the end.
Yeah, some day, day after Valentine's. Happy after Valentine's to all of the ladies them. Side chick rather, who are just getting their Valentine's gift. We can see you, but it's not clear. Shana, you over my phone. You over my phone. You understand? So anyway, I hope a lot of things are going on the news. However, I saw where Jack Ure is in the news again, where them saying that Jack Ure is in, I guess, in breach of the Firearm Act because Jack Ure have a firearm where and he have criminal whatever it is. Today's National Side Chick Day. National Side Chick Day today. If you're a side chick and you end up get some of the enjoyment yesterday, then you upgrade from the after. Right, you're talking about side chick there, watch out. Hold on there. So one woman here, how you turn this around? So one woman here, I'm going off your car like she just get balloon. I can't, how you that's like she just get balloon. No, put it up in the next side for party she have. Yeah, she look like she just, anyway, so National Side Chick Day today. So I am here. I am here today, and yeah, as I was saying to you, that Jack Ure is back in the news again, where them say Jack Ure have a firearm and so forth. Not saying that if you commit a crime before, depends on the crime you commit. Depends on the crime you were charged for and so forth. You cannot have a firearm. You know what I mean? Remember, say Jack Ure was charged for rape. Jack Ure was charged for rape, so rape doesn't really have nothing to do with firearm. But if Jack Ure done anything else than what he have done, then that's a different situation, right? So Jack Ure have a firearm. I guess he shouldn't have a firearm. Really and truly, I don't think Jack Ure should have a firearm. Really and truly, you know? I don't think Jack Ure should obtain a firearm because Jack Ure is a little bit. Him have a little mental state of mind with him. Him kind of, Jack Ure need therapy. Jack Ure need some form of therapy. And them say, I know everybody act mad, them mad, you know, but Jack Ure do need therapy. Let's be real. He need therapy. So Jack Ure shouldn't really have a firearm. Jack Ure need to be evaluated, and then after that, whatever it is and so forth. So him do need. Now, anyway, back to the conversation now. So now Buju Banton is back in the news again. Buju Banton is back in the news. And this what happened. But like Buju Banton music, Buju Banton is an artist where I love some music, right? Love his music and love the culture part of Buju Banton when Buju Banton was culture, was Rasta. When he was Rasta, I like him when he was Rasta. Right? This we're talking about a new Buju Banton now. So Buju Banton is back in the news again. Now, I am not in favor of Andrew Wellness. When I know say I don't care about Andrew Wellness, I don't like Andrew Wellness. Put it away. I don't like him, I'm not in favor of him. You know what I mean? But him dead and whatever it is until we get rid of him, or him just resign or whatever it is. Right? No, Buju Banton, no. I do believe that Buju Banton needs mental evaluation. I do believe that Buju Banton needs some form of mental evaluation. Him have something go on in his head. I don't know if the weed can I don't say I don't know if the weed mess him up. The weed mess him up. Him have a thing go on in his brain when his brain now click to right, him half function. Him not really a function on a regular human level. And of course, me know say some people are gonna come and blast me and say doctor of this and in a Buju Banton league and all of that, and or if you talk about the Gargamel like that, Gargamel a big artist and all of that and rate him. No, me in a Gargamel league because guess what happened? Thanks be to God, me not a mental problem. Thanks be to God, I don't have any mental problem. Thanks be to God, but if me continue to hang around a bunch of people, me end up have mental problem. And I am not sitting here beating anybody who have mental problem, who born with mental problem. But when you add that mental problem and you know say what you do is wrong, that's a different situation. No. Buju Banton have a problem with the government of Jamaica. He has a problem with the government of Jamaica for no reason. And these artists can be so selfish like Buju Banton. They are very selfish and they are just for this. They only speak of things that are not beneficial to them. Right? No jail no mess up, my friend. No jail mess up Buju Banton. Buju Banton mess up before he going to jail. Right before he going to jail, Buju Banton mess up. No. When Buju Banton, here's Buju Banton problem. Buju Banton was convicted in the United States of America on cocaine charges. Was convicted and charged and spent time in a jail. No, I am not saying that America don't make mistake. Nobody set up Buju Banton. Right? Nobody set him up. Fact of the matter is that if you was convicted and charged in the United States of America for a high-profile person as Buju Banton, they must have found something legitimate to charge him for what he was charged for. Buju Banton behavior have nothing to do with the people and the government of Jamaica. I think what Buju Banton did want is for the government of Jamaica to support him in his dirty habit or whatever it is that he was doing. Right? And because the government did not embrace him, I guess, or go on the limb for him to try to prove him innocent or whatever it is and so forth, him have a problem since then. So it's like he must say, the government of Jamaica sell more. What did the government of Jamaica supposed to do to you if you have been charged for cocaine or charged for murder or whatever it is? The government of Jamaica not to, because the government of Jamaica is not going to put their job on the line to save somebody if they think that there's something, it did I go so or close or whatever it is. No. Buju Banton came to the United States of America, charged, spent time, was out here, was performing, doing all the songs, them traveling all over the world and rated and never care about the youth of Jamaica under any circumstances. Because as a Rasta, you have to set example. As an adult, you must set example. Your name must not call for anything. You must set an example. Now, when Buju Banton did their road, Buju Banton never care about the youth, but how the youth and eat or how they live or what they do. Then as soon as he end up being incarcerated now and spent time in a jail, he went into jail without a degree and come out with a degree. And the fact that he come out with a degree, I don't know what the degree do, what him doing with the degree or what him expect to achieve out of it. I don't know. Because if you go to jail and come out with a degree and things like that, your priority for a person that make money. So what if what he said is correct about the... You have to go in. No, we are going to get to that in a minute, my friend. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, Buju Banton should come out and try to do something to help the youth of Jamaica, help educate them and help to preach them what not to do to end up behind bars like how him end up in bars and so forth. That is film role, because if we care about youth and all of that and we find ourselves in a certain situation, it's about free whatever it is. We know that the government of Jamaica is corrupt. We already know that. The government of Jamaica, the government of the United States of America, every government official is corrupt. However, at the end of the day, we know that in government official, There's a lot of illegal things that happen, but unfortunately, we know of it, but we can't prove it or we can't do nothing about it because them are the law right now, so we have no choice. However, if the Maroon Chief is in brief of an illegal weapon or whatever it is, you don't stop and big yourself, the law is the law. The law of the land is the law of the land, the rules is the rules. Right? Now, I cannot say me I go overthrow Andrew Wallace because of whatever it is and I don't have the power to do it. I can talk. It doesn't mean that I have the power to do that. However, same thing again now, how we can be uneducated about things. I have never catch COVID. Thanks be to God, me never catch it. I've never take the shot. I mean, know when that going to be, but me know so one day me I go take it. All of us have to go take it one day. Right? The good thing is I work for myself so I can hold it out as long as possible. As long as certain things not come in effect or whatever it is. But all of us go have to take it at some point. However, Buju Banton came out before and Buju Banton was saying that people wake up what the government is doing and they're trying to fool us and all of that and horse dead and cow fat and all. And why I'm telling you that? He must smoke for him bush weed and protect himself and whatever it is. Right? And while he was pretty much saying out of his mouth that there's nothing named the COVID. Absolutely nothing named COVID. It's a conspiracy. It's a everything in a real. Him catch it. In the midst of all of what he's saying and fighting against it says not real, him catch it. And the fact that him catch it, him never come out and say to the people and say, boy, the COVID catch me, you know. Him stay behind the curtain and him still talking whatever it is I tell the people him say, it not real pretty much. Him pretty much I go against it and say it not real. But him catch it and know what I feel like. Him could have lose his life about it. Don't you think that if you catch it and you go through a certain situation, then it is for you, if you care about the people and the youth, and to tell people, say, yo, wear no mask, protect yourself, even if you want to fight against the shot. Right? Fight against that. But telling people are to protect themselves is good. No. That and that go on, and in Gamba pan in bushweed again and smoking bushweed, because you look on Buju Banton and whatever it is. When Buju Banton came out of jail and came back to Jamaica, him get a little bit of welcome, yes. Right? He get a little bit of welcome, but the welcome that Buju Banton was expecting to get from the people of Jamaica and from the government of Jamaica, he did not get that welcome. So because he did not get that welcome, him upset and him mad about it because him feels that him are the king. I remember the whole situation long time ago they talk about Bob Marley like him bigger than Bob Marley or whatever it is, right? Remember that situation. So him always thinks him bigger than Bob Marley and whatever it is. And no artist of Jamaica bigger than Bob Marley. Right? No. He's mad with Andrew Wallace and mad with the security force of Jamaica because when him come off of the plane, you never have every JUTC bus out the road. Have everybody out the road, Black Airport Road, a cheer for him and say the Gargamel come. When he came back to Jamaica, yes, they went and greet him and give him law enforcement to make sure said he get off the plane safe and get to his location of processing. It is the protocol. The protocol that if you are in a country and you have been deported from the country, and the only reason why Buju Banton get a little bit more privilege when he was deported from the United States of America is because of the status of his career. And because of that, them give him a little bit of sympathy and say, all right, but we decide whatever it is, but we process him and set him on the mirror because they did not want this whole bunch of bubbled Rasta come out there and one bag of thing and irritate it because half of the Rasta them at Jamaica don't really care about Buju Banton. The real Rasta them at Jamaica who are Rasta today there do not care about Buju Banton, don't want to have nothing to do with him. So they're not even going to go to the airport and say, we'll go to the airport, go march him and welcome the Gargamel. They'll go more if you go march here, Shabba ranks or say, a different artist or whatever it is, it was Rasta. But them not going out to the airport, go march him and give him the welcome that he was looking for. So because he did not get that welcome, right? Him have a problem with the government. Him have a problem with everything the government does. But him of all the person should not have a problem with everything the government does that they're doing right and they're not doing wrong because You should try to join force with them and see where you can hear what go and that you can come tell we or work with we on the street to make sure say everything go good. Him don't do that. When he came out of jail, he keep the biggest concert. Everybody go. Don't to Jesus go. Right? Biggest concert. Then give him whatever he need, he keep on him make a money. He donate one little money, that's what him say. After him donate the money, he realize after the show over, the people in majority don't really care about him. Because enough people never really rate him for what he have involved in the first place. So therefore people's like, okay, enough artists never really rate him because they must say, yo, alright, government come back, them have food and rate it and blah, 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 and so forth. He haven't done that much for the youths. He have some conscious song, yes. Now, all of a sudden now, he came back to Jamaica, he's a maroon. He had that maroon along the way because he realized that he cannot do the things that he want to do and get away with the things that he want to get away with. And guess what happened? The maroon brother they know, him decides, alright, this is what happened. So he want to go join force because he want to form a different government. Okay, it's okay to each his own, do whatever I want to do. But when Buju Banton turn around you know, if the government come out and say them are give people a shot, them have a problem with it. If the government come out and say them are going to do this, him have a problem with it. If the government come out and say them nah this, him have a problem with it. The government come out and say them a fight crime, him have a problem with it. Then come out and them a talk about the firearm permit and whatever, him have a problem with it and so forth. In gone back in this mental situation again to telling them that. You ain't got no call the Prime Minister, you know. And people, I am not here pretending talking about Andrew because I don't really care about Andrew. I don't give a rat's about Andrew Jonas. But right is right, alright. Crime minister. Right? The crime minister. So he must say that he is the one who committing the crime. But Buju Banton, all I want to entertain commit crime. You can't tell me if you're in a music business, you never get involved in any form of crime business. Because if we're supposed to know, draw a spade and say, alright, Buju, you're saying that the prime minister is a crime minister. Dog, he went to jail for selling cocaine, dog. That's what they said. That is a big crime. That is something, whether or not you did it or not, that is something that they charge you for. And that is something that can rat out somebody inside. That is something that causes a big problem to somebody's life. It is just as dangerous as a firearm. It's the same thing. So, if you say that, okay, the government is a crime minister, then we call you a drug minister then. Let's keep it real. If the prime minister is a crime minister, then anybody can turn and call you a drug minister. Because guess what? They say he was involved in something that a form of substance that he was charged for. So how do you justify that? And where do you put yourself to say that, well, I was never involved in that. They want to charge me, then set me up and all of that. Really? Them set you up? Oh, them set me up because I did a song years ago and call it Boom Bye Bye and they want to get. Them could have get him any other way than do that. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody. If a man do a man do. If a man involve, him involve. And so, and a lot of entertainer, unfortunately, involved in a lot of bull crap. And when them involved in a lot of bull crap and they do it as long as they can do it until they get caught, they try to play the victim. And guess what happened? People glorify them right through and say, okay, that person is a great person. But at the end of the day, if you do wrong, dog, you do wrong. Don't try to point a finger over this and say, I'm gonna do wrong when you do wrong. Or probably still doing wrong or whatever it is. You understand? Now it becomes a problem now because you say, boy, the whole gun thing and rate. I believe that Buju Banton, if you have a license firearm, you should turn your firearm over too. Because you're on the edge. If you have a license firearm right now, they should take away your license firearm because you're on the edge. You and Jack Ure you and Jack Ure is on the edge. You see what I'm to Jack Ure? The mental state of mind of smoking bush weed and meditating on a different, what you call a different, them tap into a different religion. That is not Rasta religion. Right? And Jack Ure go and Jack Ure was charged with rape and this. So what happened to Jack Ure? In mental state of mind because he refused to go get help, put him in a jail in another country. What he's gonna come out and say? Babylon system again? Them set me up. Them try to hold down the black man. Every time a black man commit a crime, they say white man try to hold him down. Right? Jack Ure is in another country, in prison, doing time, waiting for court time to come because he commit a crime of attempted to take somebody's life. That is a mental state of mind. Every man should defend themselves. I understand that. But some of the artists is mental and I don't want to say that on a mental and unafraid to go get evaluation because here's the thing. Well, me no want to go in a rehab because I go in a rehab, then my body will come out and say, boy, you know, you say Buju in a rehab, you know, you say Jackie you're in a rehab and all of that and rate and blah, blah, blah. And boy, you know, look good for the artist, you know. Boy, artists will lose off for you. We already lose off for you whether you go in the rehab or not. You and Jackie have a fret them. Check your WhatsApp, darling. Check your WhatsApp. I say now something on your WhatsApp, darling. You have a mental problem, and the mental problem that you have is going to put you in some form of problem. And let me tell you something. The road that you are treading, Buju Banton, right now, and what you're doing is going to end up cause eventually where you can't perform now in Jamaica. Them are going to give you a problem. Them are going to give you a problem where you can't put on a concert. Them are going to give you a problem where you cannot perform certain places. And they will make your life a living nightmare that you can't even left and go perform a different island because guess what happened? They are government officials. And all of them work together. Whether or not Barbados love you, whether or not that one support you or whatever it is and all of that, the fact of the matter, all of them work together and it can affect you. And guess what happened? You may have some money, yes. You may have some money. Oh, I forgot when you was incarcerated and all of that. And the Malis, them, they come together and put up the money, whatever it is, because them claims them seize your assets. Them seize your asset or whatever you ask, they don't comfort or whatever, because it's only when certain entertainers get in a problem, you really know what them problem really and really know what happened. Right? All these people, I understand everybody have their own private business. They don't have to come out and talk about what they have been through or who catch COVID. But at the end of the day, you are also committing crime. Because guess what happened at the end of the day? The things them that you are doing as entertainer and carrying on and make people have been. So you want the whole Jamaica now to come join force with you and say, yo, we'll go join force with Buju Banton because he might talk about the government and might put Andrew in place and might fight for it. Buju Banton is not fighting for no Jamaican. Buju Banton is fighting for himself. He's fighting for himself and his well-being. He's not fighting for none of you. So if any of you think that Buju Banton is fighting for you, that you'll get up and say, boy, yeah man, Dr. Love, don't talk about Buju Banton because I'm alone a lick out. I'm alone a fight for you. Buju Banton not fight for none of Buju Banton don't give a rat ass elbow none of here. Because at the end of the day, if all on the join forces Buju Banton and go to the road for go demonstrate, and when beating start happen, and police start fire shot out and so forth, him not take up no money and bail out and my run left all out there. Buju Banton don't care about you, no. He no give a lot of these entertainers that you hear are talking now. That they want uno to come on them page and glorify them, sell some music and business and say, yeah man, Dr. Love, Buju Banton I talk about this and Buju Banton I put Andrew in place and rate it because Andrew this and Andrew that and rate it. Listen, Andrew will less more for give a plate of food for your table than Buju Banton give a plate of food for your table. And that me I tell you. So there's a big difference. Not defending Andrew and say Andrew is this and Andrew is that, because we know say Andrew no good. We know say Andrew no wrong. We know all of them is the same thing, but at the end of the day, we know Andrew can't control crime. We know that crime, he can't control crime. And even me myself say, yo, I wish he would have resigned and give it to somebody else that can handle it. However, every entertainer and every citizen of Jamaica have a role to play. Every citizen of Jamaica, every entertainer have a role to play in Jamaica. Whether crime, whether the rape situation, whatever, we have a role to play in everything. And entertainers are so hypocritical that they don't want to play a role and do their job. The word is, every entertainer want to boss, you know, make up our money. And we can come help the youth them in our community. But how much of this entertainer go back in our community and help the youth them? They only help the youth them when them go in a midlife crisis. And then finance start to become a problem. And then realize say everybody and them are sized up, and then realize that people now glorify them again like one time. Just like how back in the days, every man worried about there was a problem with a man with a bow cat. Rasta and yam salt and whatever it is, was a problem Rasta and yam salt. No Rasta and yam front, Rasta and yam salt, Rasta and yam meat. Some of the Rasta them that are not real Rasta. Them and yam everything, so right now everybody size up. Right now Rasta realize say, somebody realize say them not really in a category over there, so them they over here so everybody because the real Rasta them, they run a corner around so them not care about what go around here so. Buju Banton them is not a Rasta. They're not a Rasta. They're just embarrassed to cut off the locks on them head because if them cut off the locks on their head, a man say, a long time I know my bowers. A long time I know my bad man. A long time I know my beat man. A long time I know my this, a long time. So guess what happened? Then keep on the locks on them. They do brilliant things and unclean things they do as Rasta. Because Rasta don't get involved in certain things. Rasta no beat man. Rasta smoke weed. Rasta don't take crack. Rasta don't smoke crack. Rasta no yam meat. Rasta no yam front. Rasta not get involved in certain things. Rasta live the Rasta life. There's a difference being a Rasta and there's a difference being a rascal or being a fashion trader. Buju them a fashion trader. You hear me tell you? Because Buju Banton make it look like say boy him a look out for the people in Jamaica and first of all Buju Banton have all that money and him now go help what name? Chief Curry or whatever I want name. Buju Banton is not going to go help Chief Curry. When Chief Curry come in and Curry go to what they want to call him, getting a problem, Buju Banton is not going to take up his hard-earned money and go help him. Buju Banton will never take up a gun and go to Maroon Town and go fight. He's not doing it. Buju Banton will not get up and go feed every single person in Maroon Town. He's not doing it. Buju Banton not going to do certain things for Maroon Town and he's not going to do certain things for the citizens of Jamaica. He's only speaking on things that is beneficial to him. And yes, at the end of the day, if you involve in a certain crime and you obtain a firearm illegally and you pay money for get it, they should take your firearm away. In the United States, in America, if you get involved in this simple thing as shoplifting or restraining or other protection or any of those things, they tell you, you go up online, it shows you, you must not obtain a firearm. If you get caught with a firearm and so what is going to happen? Jamaica need to have some of the law that the United States of America have. Because the thing is, all of us want to solve crime, and all of us say, boy, the government now do certain things to solve crime. But when them come up with a plan that actually can work, then we turn around and say, boy, the government, a waste man and the government now do a good job and rate it. Andrew will just come up with something there and talk about, it might give more time and now for a person who get caught with a gun. I think in the state of New Jersey and so forth, what is the maximum sentence? Hold on. Let me find what is the minimum sentence. Let me find something. What is the minimum sentence for a person to get caught with an illegal firearm in the state of New Jersey? Me not like that Wi-Fi. What are the people? Did somebody say 4 years? Can somebody look it up for me? Let me look it up. No, tell us something there. Can somebody look it up for me? What is the minimum sentence if you get caught with a gun in New York or you get caught with a gun in a Jersey? Can somebody look it up for me, please? What is the minimum sentence? But I'm pretty sure it's more than 4 years. So if Angie wants to come up and say, all right, you are going. If you get caught with an illegal firearm, you're going to spend 10 years in a jail. The minimum of 10 years a judge can give you or whatever it is. Or more, right? What is the problem? Okay. You have to understand this. From 1990, it was 4 years. Okay. 4 years, right? From 90, it's 4 years. No, wait a minute, people. If the government come up with a law and say that, hold on there. Hold on there, people. New York is 7 years. If the government come up with a law and say, all right, I'm sure how no wicked and how Buju Banton is hypocritical. If the government come up with a law and say, you are going, since the crime is high, we are going to give 10 years for a person that got caught with an illegal firearm. Most of us get up and say, boy, Andrew Holness, no have no use of Andrew Holness are wicked. Remember, you know, we the same one saying that them need to curb crime. But if it come up with a punishment if he got caught with a gun, we should not have a problem if him say that he might get 10 years in a jail if he get caught with an illegal firearm. Right? Thank you for between 5 and 10 years. Okay, alright. How could we knock something that them come up with to say that them are going to sentence a person for 10 years or more or whatever it is if you got caught with an illegal firearm? Don't we are the same one as the public stated that we want a curve on crime? Alright. Why don't we allow them to do what they say them to do and we see if that make any difference? Because if you say I go give a man 6 years or 10 years, get caught with an illegal firearm, make we work with them and say no. Let us see what the 10 years or 6 years have done for a man with an illegal firearm. Let us see if the crime are going to go down. Let us see if a man are going to get free because he don't want to spend 5 years in a jail for an illegal firearm. Let's see what I go. Why do we have to beat them about it and say, boy, that not sound good and a foolness them I do because the government this and the government that and who the government I issue gun in the country. Government give guns in the country and regular civilians give gun in the country. Entertainer issues gun in the country to people. Entertainers have man where walk around and murder people and rob people and extort people for them just like the government have done. It's vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? But here's the thing now. Because the government is the one in the front line, their name is easy to call. Alright, exactly. But glad somebody brought that up. Where Buju Banton live if there's no crime. No, where Buju Banton live no crime, no did it. Where Buju Banton live no crime, no did it. Nothing go around this. Because you can't go around this, you do no crime. You can't go around this, you do no crime. You have to left this and go somewhere else go commit a crime, but you can't commit no crime around this. Alright. Everybody said they want Andrew Holness coming back with the hanging. If Andrew Holness coming back with the hanging, the same people them that said they want Andrew for coming back for start hang people is the same people and the same entertainers that's gonna get up and say Andrew Holness are wicked because thou shall not kill. Thou shall not this, thou shall not that is not godly. But it's the same people them who's going out and commit crime and doing things have a problem with it. The people them that actually not doing anything don't have a problem with it. It's the people them who committing crime most of the time has a problem with it. It's the people them who have family member who are walk around and murder people, extort people, have a problem with law coming in place. How do we justify that situation? How do we justify that situation? Because if me now walk around and murder people and them come out and say, boy, you are going, we're going to start hanging for 1 year. Me go be feet. Because me say there's a problem and it's needed. Okay, the Bible says thou shalt not kill. The Bible says no thief and enough are with thief. The Bible says must not commit adultery and enough are commit adultery. The Bible says must not tell lie and enough are tell lie. The Bible says you know for this and you know for that. Enough people do it. Because guess what happened? I don't live by the Bible because the Bible says me not for tell lie, I used to tell lie. The Bible says me not for thief, I used to thief. And me read it in the Bible. Because all of us say the same word over and over. Well, I'm going to go and thief, yeah, man. I'm going to do this because guess what happened? When I go to hell or go to heaven, God will deal with me. I wait till them time and so I do whatever it is and all that. We have a problem with everything Andrew Holness do, but we as the people, we as the entertainer who's public figure, who is a part of the government, who have an influence just like the Prime Minister are not doing a job and are not doing what we're supposed to do. These entertainers are not getting up and say, yo, you know what happened? we are come together once and for all. We are going to help the government to fight crime. No, them cannot help the government to fight crime because they are committing crime. And if them help the government to fight crime, them same bad man friend when they have and then queng them, are going to end up in a jail and give them up. So guess what happened? But we stay back and beat the government about what they're doing because guess what? The government is the only one who commit crime. The government is the only one who give out illegal gun. The government is the only one who rape. Entertainer doesn't do anything. You see how selfish they are? You see how these entertainers think? Me now, alright. 69 I wanna watch me right now. When I do a video, everybody come watch it, everybody talk, everybody share it. Right? Whatever I talk about on my platform, it either me I talk about something that is good, that is going to help, or somebody are going to learn something out of it, or somebody not going to learn something about it, right? If I never have a name, and if me never popular, if me never in a big league like enough of them, would you guys come here and sit and watch me and listen to what me have said? No. Me have 3 people or 1 people and watch me and that's it. I can come on live and I can get 50 people in space of 5 minutes. 100 people, 200 people, 300 people. Depend on the story. Right? Depend on the story. I can get a lot of people watch me. Here's the question at the end of the day. What is my role as a public figure then? Whether or not you want to say Dr. Love is a public figure and so forth. Yeah, me in the big league. Yeah, me can say me a star. Yes, I can say it. My role is that, yes, there's times I contribute to some negative things. I've contributed to some things that don't supposed to happen. But yes, me can admit it and say yes. Just like me say, Mr. Tanya Stevens, so get up every day and she talk about. She's so much on this whole vaccine situation and so much against what the government is doing and who not take no shot and she and travel and she and this and all that and ask them and call fat. Not using anybody problem to throw in their face. But Tanya Stevens every day a little boy get raped and a little girl get raped. Even you see one get raped. What are you doing to make sure that others don't get involved in it? But they're so busy talking about fighting against taking the shot. They're so busy talking about what people should not be doing. But who is out there preaching to the youth them to put on the gun, stop walk and rape and stop do certain things and stop committing crime? They're not doing that because it's not of interest of them. They only talk about things that they feel comfortable to talk about because anything that don't steer towards them, that's not going to affect them, they have no interest inside of it. It's the same thing. The same exact thing. It's just like Mr. Bounty Killer, for example. Me rate Killer. Killer a good artist. Just like Mr. Killer. I give out bed and don't look a try to something. When Killer and them carry and Killer at Killer never give out no bed and no chair or nothing. Killer never care about none of that. He didn't care about none of that. He never cared about buying 1 5 bed and 1 2 bed and say, me give it out to the people. And when he was at his peak of his career, when the attention was on him, he was not doing that. But yeah, what happened now? Now, a man is at the fall of their career. Let's not rephrase that. Now, a man's career is not what it is anymore. A man find everything that is charitable to benefit themselves, to bring it to the front line because they're trying to gain back the people them. They're trying to have the people them to make them think, say, okay, they care about them. When they really don't give a rat ass hell about these about people. There was people dead for a long time. Why would I try to go help somebody now one time me broke and paparazzi and when me they have money that try help people? And the person that come and kiss their teeth and all of that, be careful how you're kissing your teeth. Make sure come back and rephrase why you're kissing your teeth and all that because over here so we chat very heavy over here. So if you have something to say, don't kiss your teeth, come and speak it and all that, and then I will make a decision where you go from there. No. A lot of entertainers only will get up and preach certain kind of love and certain kind of unity. No. We can disagree about things. Your mind, well, you have a point and you don't have a point. Yes, our mind change. But let me tell you something. When you're up there on the pole and you're up there on the top you're up on the peak, you must always remember, so there's a falling time and there's a down time. You do the things when you're up there. Don't wait till the time you're down there. You try to do the things when you're down there, because when you try to do the things when you're down there, people look and say, well, you only give out milk and food now because you're down there with we. But dog, you know, so me that ball for hungry and you did up on the, you remember you did up on the pole and I say, yo, throw me down a buckle, and you wouldn't throw me down a buckle. I say, throw me a 50, you want to throw me a 50, you look past me. But no, you want to give me a 50, dog. I don't really want a 50 then, no, because I don't think I give it with a good heart. What me have to do for the 50? We got to keep it real. Someone would like to be hypocritical. Because me, same one. Look at L.A. Lewis, for example. L.A. Lewis get up and say, him go through the hospital and not see nobody with COVID. I like the government I tell. Government are wicked. A Bill Gates this and Bill Gates that and rate. But when you're young. Okay, may I go back to that. L.A. Lewis said there was nothing near Cove. And when time Cove hold on upon him and lick him down and put him in the hospital, you know, you ain't talk about it no more. Don't. Cove hold him and beat him and box him and kick him and wake him up. You know, you ain't talk about it anymore. I am not going to sit down and say that I don't believe in it. I am not going to tell a man say it no exist because it is exist. Hold on. It is exist. Hold on, let me text some, because a lot of people don't call me until me dip on live, you know. Hold on. Yeah, right? Now, back to another conversation, sorry. If the government of Jamaica come in right now and say, yeah, what go on? Since the crime is out of control, we have no choice leave. Right? We have no choice. We have to curb crime. We're coming with the gun law. That is a step ahead. We are finding all these guns. I don't know if they're telling the truth. I don't know if they're lying, but something right and something not right. Because when them find the gun, them, we don't see what the government of Jamaica do with the gun. We never see them try dismantle a gun. We never seen a documentary then say, okay, this is where all the illegal guns that have been found in Jamaica, this is where it end up, and this is what have happened. We not see none of that. So we don't know if these guns are actually getting back on our public road. Right? What are the people? Hold on, people. My phone will give me a problem. Hold on there. Right? We don't see where the guns them end up, or if the guns them end up back on the street. However, if the government of Jamaica come out now and say, yeah, we are bring back hanging. We are going to hang people. Buju Banton and other entertainers and other hypocritical people are going to get up and say, no, Andrew, you are wicked. Start hang people in the parliament first. And yourself first. And your pitney. And your mama. And your wife. And your this and whatever it is. Eh? I say you want to kill off ghetto youth. Eh? Innocent ghetto youth and rate. We don't want to hang in. That is not a part of our culture. Leave that to America. Leave that to this and all that. We're going to fight Andrew and say Andrew and say this and we're going to cuss him and we're going to burn him. We're going to tell him say what I do is wrong. But we see one get up and say, yo, we need crime to solve and we need back the hanging. The same people them who ball out and say that they want crime to curb and they want the hanging to come back is the same people them who are going to turn around and fight against it. So how do you solve crime? What other plans do we have? If that's what it takes to fix the problem, then that's what it is. So when people like Buju Banton and get up every day and I beat Andrew Wellness over and say Andrew this, Andrew that, Andrew crime minister and this and raided this and all that. And why are you blaming Andrew for all of the problem them when you are entertainer and you have a role? You have a voice. You have a fan base. Why don't you take your Facebook and your Instagram page and come on and preach to the youth them and do something to educate the youth them? Why won't you come on and do what you're supposed to do as an entertainer? Because as I said, I have a role to play. I have a platform and I use my platform to help a lot of people. I use my platform to educate a lot of people. A lot of people have learned from me. You have people come on my page and your people get them green card because I bring an immigration lawyer. People come on and never know so them could I do this or do that because I talk about it. I have a role. Me have a name. Me have a follower. If I can save one life and so forth, why not save one life? Entertainers, all they come on Facebook and Instagram. Yo, the government need to open up the country. They need to open up the entertainment. We are suffer. We are this, we are that, and them talk about themselves. But what about the little man them was selling at the market who have been suffering and who have problem? What about Miss Matty with them rape her daughter down there so? And an entertainer live down there so and know say little girl get raped, a little boy get raped. Why don't you take your platform and come out and talk about it and help them to solve crime? Why don't you do that? From you come out of jail till now and all that, all you do is just called be a mischief and be a problem. Me no say you do nothing, dog. One time you say you donate must have $1 million to some boys homes or whatever it is, and rate it or whatever it is, blah blah. I don't remember what it was. Me no want to lie for you and so forth. Right? You that disappear. Right? You do that and that was good. If you do it with a good heart and if you really do that was good. But Buju Banton, let's be real, dada. What role, what example are you setting as a so-called Rasta then? What example, what role you play within our youth boys and girls them in our community? What law? Where do you come in? What example you set as an entertainer? When you keep talking about the same thing over and over, and you talk about say boy the government this and the government that or whatever it is. Look at what happened the other day now. Curry Goat, or what they want name, Chef Curry or whatever they want name. They are Maroon Town. Big shooting up in a Maroon Town. People get shot up there. Right? When the government say no party no for keep. May I show you how hypocritical enough. The government said no party should keep up there. And Chef Curry or Curry, whatever our name is, went up there and still go ahead and keep a party. And when the party keep what happened, shootout happened up there. Shootout. What are the people? Shootout happened up there. Hold on there. Shootout up. Hold on the people. Hold on, this lady will call me. Shootout happened up there, right? Shootout happened. Hold on there. Hold on the people. Shootout happened up there, right? When me depend live, me depend some ever call me come off, me depend IG. And shootout happened up there. And when the shootout happened up there, then turn around and blame Andrew Wallace and say Andrew Wallace disturb the people and why the people them go up there go shoot and the police then come up there and shoot and the police then get blamed for everything. And the police then come up there and shoot people because them no want Chef Curry or Chef Kurgoat or whatever it is to be the leader of Maroon Town or whatever it is and blah 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 whatever it is. They divided after people and whatever happened, then blame the police them. And everybody come out and have a problem with it and say whatever it is. At the end of the day, we must stop being hypocritical as entertainers. We must stop being hypocritical as public figures and so forth. It better we join forces with them and try to say if we can help them with the problem. And if we join forces and we can hear what going and we can help and so forth, then we as public figures may end up do something to help curb crime. We have a role to play too. All of us have a role to play as entertainers and as public figures, as bloggers. We have a role to play out there. Because I'm not going to sit here and be hypocritical. I've done some things in life sometimes that maybe have contributed to some crime or to some things. I may have said something online sometimes that push a man to go do some things where me I say it and a man think it is okay when it's not okay. All of us entertain and sit down and go like say we don't have a problem. All of us sit down and feel like say we don't have woman problem, picnic problem, money problem, job problem. We have problem like everybody else, but because quote to quote, some of us have a name. And true we're not coming on and crying about our problem. And true we're not coming out and talk about certain things then. Everybody thinks that our life is great. Look at when me the broke and pauperized. When I was broke and pauperized, that nothing going for me, I never have no money. Never know if me I come or go and whatever it is and all that. I come on and I talk and I laugh and talk with everybody and so forth. And you can't tell say Dr. Love never have a problem. Because Dr. Love put on a show to entertain all of you. And all of you think that it was great and it was all so good until God take me out of the wilderness. And because me obedient and put me on a pedestal and say, you come here, you don't deserve this, I'm going to change your life around. And you have changed my life around to the better, not for worse. And when I was down on my face and broke and pauperized, at them time I realized that other entertainer was broke and pauperized, and other entertainer was a work up here, and other entertainer do all kind of illegal things and whatever, because all of us go down to one level where all of us have to talk about our problem. Walk and borrow money or beg from this one or that one and all that. But when we come up on social media and all that, we put on a face, everybody thinks everything is good. Everybody thinks everything is great. We're living the lavish lifestyle. We're so good. We never go to bed hungry at night time. We never have a problem where we can't pay our car payment or pay our car insurance. We never go to bed at night time and hug up pillar and ball and say, God, when you go and change it? And why we are asking God to change it? We already rich a million times already and broke a million times and wasted a million times and expect God to come and help us over and over. But what about the people who never have it? What about them? And some of us will relive the same thing over again after we have done it and we have done it wrong. We will relive the life over again. Me can't broke again. And guess what happened? Me can't dead for hungry again because guess what happened? I'm obedient and I know what it is to have and what not to have it. I know what it is to be outside without no clothes and without no shoes. So guess what happened? I'm not going to put myself in that position. And I'm not going to look down on a man because a man don't have it. I am not going to sit down and preach certain things until I know that I've been through it and know what it is. At the end of the day, Buju Banton, you went to jail and do time in jail for something that they charge you for. You have a role to come out and play your role and teach you them things and say you what happened. Make me go sit down. And Jonas, may I beg you 5 minutes out of your time to sit down and say, oh, we can curve crime and what can I do to contribute to help what you're doing? Have a meeting with them and talk to them. And if them decline and say they don't want to have a meeting, at least you have something to talk about and say, yo, well, me ask Andrew to sit down and Andrew say, no. You can't talk about that. But at the end of the day, we want to blame Andrew Williams for everything. But why want all of you entertainers from Killer to Buju Banton to Beanie Man to this? Why want all of you try to arrange a meeting and go sit down and talk to the government about the crime and the rape and the murder and the rape that is going on in the country with our boys and girls? No. You don't want to have a meeting with the Prime Minister to ask him, when you go walk back one dirty party when so a girl can't come skin out again? When you go walk back party that man can walk with them gun again? When you go walk party me can make a money and buy some shot again? When you go and walk party again, that means we can buy one Ferrari again and drive up and down and spit pan people and bust champagne. When? No, not doing that. All I worry about when entertainment I go walk more back and at the same time, people are in this situation where guess what happened? Look at Bounty Killer them. Bounty Killer them take vaccine long time. Then take their shot. Them not quote and talk about it. It is them own private business. But at the end of the day, guess what happened? Them sit on them and they can't wait for the entertainment walk more back and guess what happened? Them not tell them entertainer friends say, yo dog, me take the shot too, you know. Me take the shot. So guess what happened? You no go take, you know. Because guess what happened? At least if all of we take it, just like how the media did ask Andrew Holness if all and cabinet was vaccinated. And Andrew Holness said, boy, him don't know, and guess what happened? Couple days after, all and cabinet start show people said they was vaccinated. Whether it was real or whether it was fake and all that. If Andrew Holness call a meeting right now with all I want to entertain and all that, how much on vaccinated if you go sit down and chat? I am not telling you to go take it. But I'm saying that we fight against something at the same time. We are doing it under the quiet and we are contributing to it. We are a part of the problem. Why won't we be a part of the solution like we would be a part of the problem? No, them don't want to do that. Because the interest of them is the interest of their finance and the interest of their levity. We understand that there are some things in Jamaica, unfortunately, can't change. And in order for Jamaica to change this whole rape situation, it has to be a big drastic change and a law in place. In order for this crime thing to go way down to the level where it needs to go to, it has to be a drastic change. In order for a man to stop walk and stab up a man, it has to be a drastic change. We're not going to accept it. We're not going to agree with it. And we're going to fight whatever the government put in place. Whether or not them are do it or not. Because as I said, right, me is a public figure. Right? If me tell John Brown to John Brown, go over there to go fire a shot and shoot a boy there over there. So John Brown, I go because me I give John Brown money and John Brown rate me. If Andrew Owens tell John Brown to go over there to go fire a shot over there, so John Brown I go fire a shot over there because he like Andrew Owens and he rate Andrew Owens and Andrew Owens I give my money just like how me I give my money. You're my general. You're bro God. You're the boss, anything you say. But if a regular man say, yo, go over there to go shot John Brown and so forth. If now go over there go do it because guess what happened? Who you talk? Eh? You have to give me a thing and rate it and nobody. But at the same time, now we turn around and say, the government are doing this. We contribute to the problem, just like we are blaming the government, say they are not doing nothing to help society. Nothing we not do nothing to help society. Nothing we are not doing anything to help society. All we do is be a mischief and be a problem to better for ourselves. Me almost 40 this year. And I've changed a lot of things in my life. Because you know what happened? I'm glad when somebody can call me phone and say, Dr. Love, you know, so me get my green card because a year program I watch. And me get a good immigration lawyer. I'm glad to me that watch a program. I feel good when somebody come and say, Dr. Love, you know, so me need a work. And me get a little job because me hear what you say and me do what you say, dog, and it work out better. How much people can call somebody entertain and tell them thanks? How much you know? Let me tell you something, man. We must stop them foolishness so we do. We must stop them foolishness. And let me tell you, I'm not glad for no man in a jail. Because jail is not a place for people to go. Jail is not a place for anybody to go. But one thing I can tell you that Jack, you're in a jail, and I hope when Jack you come out of jail, him life change and he will do something to motivate and help our youth. Some of us deserve and need to be in certain places where we are, because if we take that, we realize that we have a mental problem a sort of ago. Buju Banton and the other and so forth. Use your platform. I have my platform. I do what I want to do. You do what you want to do. Use your platform, Gargamel, and figure how you can help these youth and educate these youth and help to curb crime and help to fix the problem. Because, Buju Banton, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, Buju Banton. If you use your platform and sit down and reason with the youth them on a level. Because every time you come on to talk about the government, your eye them red. Your eye them a bleed. You weed out. You jug out. You mad out. You confuse out. Everything possible you can think about. You never come on to talk to the people with a sober mind. With a clear white eye. Every time you come on, your eye them red. I don't know if you smoke one barrage of one field of coke or whatever, or weed or whatever you want to call it. Every time you come on to beat the government and talk about it, you always high, you stay high. I'm talking the truth, people. I never see that man come on to talk about the government yet and talk about what the government do with a sober face and a sober eye. So, if you sit down and listen to someone like him, we always high. Oh, I saw him here then time from long time, you know, because you know, he was smoking weed and that's the gargamel, you know. He have to smoke weed too. When them smoke the bush weed and the little people start talking at the head, then just press live and take up phone and just start chatter one bag of things and expect the people to say, boy, yeah man, listen. You can't talk to me if you don't have a sober mind. You can't preach nothing to me if you don't have a sober mind because you have to sober if you can't chat to me. And when I see that video, I tell me, say, Jesus, God again. In Ghana, when weed feel again, the little people in here that talk, the bush weed that speak to him in different kind of language, and they come out to the same thing. And you can't tell me, say, boy, I sleep last night. It could like him a bun weed from 4 o'clock this morning, and he still a bun the weed. So guess what happened? It's like the weed just lick him in the head and him just come out. And it's the same mentality Jackie are doing, and Jackie will burn the bushweed and come out and hear red and the mental state of mind gone to a different level, then come out and then carry on with some. We don't need mental valuation, dog. We don't need to end up in a one. What the place there where you're going at rehab? Rehab on yourself first before they come and talk to the public. Rehab on yourself before they come and talk about say Andrew wellness. Now go on good. Rehab on yourself first before they come and try to preach to people for try to change their life because rehab on yourself. And it's not no this to your dog, but it's the truth because sometimes some don't like hear the truth and people because I know some done that video, some people are talking and say, boy, you this you gargamel. And I raise the rate and no gargamel go chuck up on that one ass and one cow around there so. Because you're not done and stupid. How could you not sit down and listen to a man with a mental state of mind, weed out and bush weed out and mentally not stable? How could you sit down and listen to somebody like that with stay high? Tell the man, say, yo, we are going to listen to your dog, but yo, what you do? Detox and come back again and we'll listen to you. We want to say, yo, you're really up on a different kind of reason, so we know say you're not smoking a bushweed today. But you can't burn bushweed and come tell me about this and come tell me about government this and government that and prime crime. Wait, man. What? Crime minister, whatever it is, or whatever it is. And then the idea, I know enough time at this Andrew, because sometimes Andrew get on top of me nerves. And he do some things when I even make no sense sometimes. He does do some things where it just not function right. I style him. I did style him and tell him whatever it is. But sometimes at the end of the day, he need help. And he just burn me so the man ask for help. But everything the man put up in that, he wanna knock you down. I mean, I defend him because guess what happened? He need to resign. He need to resign and leave the post and can't manage it to me. But Buju Banton, I'm going to say it to you again, as an entertainer who make it and reach 1 million times. An entertainer who's involved in the wrong side of the law. If you want us to sit down and listen to you and hear what you're saying, I am going to ask you kindly, sir, when you're coming to talk about Andrew Wellness and talk about the shot and all of that, I want you to try to come with a sober mind. Clean up your eye, them. You don't know what you have to do. Sleep for 1 week first, and then before you start smoking the bushweed again, you come and talk to us and say you are going. My whole reason. Because while you're talking, there's so much little girl have been raped. So much little boy have been raped. So much little boys and little girls can be found. I never hear a press live and come and say, yo people, what go on in that country with the rape and the murder? We need some form of help in the people. Yeah man, we have to do something about it. Them boy they have to gash and light and whatever it is and rotate. But people can say, alright, right it, Buju Banton and lick out and now we get bad. Eh? Yes, Buju Banton at the bushweed today. Yeah man, he really did it. Yeah man, we listen to the gargano because the gargano say, boy, no more rape and no more murder. The gargano say, well, I rage up a march and things like that. Yeah man, rotate, yeah man. But where we do that thing? Buju Banton now person live and come talk about that. If my father person should be coming out to come tell people, say, yo, change this and change that and whatever it is. Him coming out to tell people to go to the road, to go do all kind of things and whatever, and he not going to help none of them. Come on, man, we need to do better than that as entertainer. If you're not going to do it, if you're not going to do none of that, if you're not going to help the problem, just go be like being a man then. Just just have gal every year, you find a different gal. If you not go do nothing about crime or help the government, you just live the life of being the man live there. Just go find a different gal every year or every month and just come out and say, this is my baby. I'm just saying. Just live the life, be the man. I live just decide, say, yo, me can't do that thing, I know, I just have a bag of girl. I'm just saying. Just come out every month and say you find a new girl and I'm a baby this and just know, say, baby number 2 or baby number 3 or baby number 10 I come. That's all. Just do that and done and just leave certain things alone. I'm just speaking facts. Because some of us don't make no sense. And I hope that you and others would change the way you think. Buju, you see me to talk to Jack here and I say, Jack here, stop smoke the bush weed. Jack here, stop smoke the bush weed. Jack here, stop mix the weed with something and smoke it. In come on and do the same thing over and over everywhere and go and smoke the bush weed. Because that cannot be a normal weed. And Jackie, we talk to Jackie and now listen. All we want Jackie and just now listen. And he never tap and tap and tap till he smoke the wrong bush weed. That make him speak about 5 different language. And about 20 different persons in there that chat to him. Till he got jaw sitting. We then charge him for attempted to stab up somebody. Now him left him nice place at Jamaica. We have the nice weed down there. And left Jamaica and go up on plane. And find himself all the way in Europe with the same bushweed mentality. The same combobulated mental situation in Europe. Go over there, I don't know if they mix up something and give me the weed or in the chalice or whatever it is. I don't know if the chalice never have no water, the chalice they have some Saturday night, it never tap and tap. Till him find himself behind bars right now and him puppet show or what they want. When him puppet show, and him baloney and all kind of sitting here now. No veggie chunks now in there. Well, he need a name that for a good man and he can't tap name that long time. Find himself that every time him go a quarter year say, case postpone. Case this. Till him find himself I do time quietly. Kick down all woman. Pit pan all woman, do everything that is all manner that is wrong. Just because of smoking bushweed. And just because them pride a kill them. And just because them no want to go rehab, go get rehab treatment. He find himself in a one different jail now. As bad as thing be for me there, Jamaica jail me there, yam some veggie chunks and something. And I get good food. In the over so we have no choice but for yam we ain't get. I don't know if he move from being a bubble to whatever it is and what. See that him the over side of the time. Now Buju Banton back to you then now. You lucky you go in as a with a natty on your head and come out with a natty on your head. But dog, I don't know if you never get no weed when you're in say a smoke or whatever it is. You go in there and you come out with that degree because you never had no choice but to name the baloney and name the prison food and drink name the chips and the milk and water. Well, you never had no choice but that. And after that, you come out of jail and all that. Now you can't go nyam any kind of thing you want for nyam. You come out of jail and you gone now go mix the weed with something or the bush weed. You know, that weed not come from Bubba. I don't know which part of Jamaica that weed they come from. That the weed that grow with Cersei and mix with fever grass or something like. But that the weed then a normal or banana trash. And you smoke the bush weed. And you smoke the bush weed over and over. Over and over and over and over. You can't tell me so that I mix the weed with some form of leak or some form of blend or some form of something. That have you walking around in a mental state of mind talking fart. Talking fart. Talking fart. And the worst thing when you come out of jail and all that, you was not going on live and doing anything. You never liked the phone. You never care about... Right? No. You never tap and tap till either your weed are mixed with something or me no know what go on or something like that. You smoke the bush weed and you never like phone. All of a sudden now, every minute you click live and come and talk in one bag. See, you are dopey now. I don't know, say me good. You never tap and tap gargamel till you smoke the damn bad weed, bush weed, mixed with, if it mixed with pimento leaf, if it mixed with cedar tree, guango tree, if it mixed with cane juice, if it mixed with guava, I don't know where, I don't know where mixed with. And anytime you smoke the bush weed, brother, you click live and come on and make everything when you're supposed to talk about, you come talk about say Andrew. Listen to me, brother. Make we have some little respect for you, no, dog. Make we have a little bit of respect for you. Because the people them is losing the respect and things for you because your behavior is out of control. Your behavior is unacceptable. For your man will say you're a rasta have locks on your head. Leave Andrew them alone. If you not go help them, leave them alone. Take up a different role and a different job and figure out how we can solve crime or how you can talk to the youth them. Arrange a march where you can march for the solving of crime or the solving of rape and murder and them things there. And that's how we're going with the... No, she good, man. Cash you go. Let me see how much people put up on the live and things about you go through some farmer. Let me see what people put up on. How much I know panel live believes that Buju Banton go through and withdraw something. How much people panel live, let's not be a hypocrite. How much on panel live believe say in behavior is in a mental state of mind then. How much I want believe. So when I say right now, I lie me I tell. Because me not going to sit there and say I'm blame Andrew for everything, you know. Me not blame him for everything. We as entertainers have a role to play. We have a role to play. How much on people? Maybe it's the deportation and get. No, you have to do the deportation because if you never want to deport it anyway. Let me see how much on people. May I read the comment them? It don't have nothing to do with deportation because people get, let me tell you something. People have got deported from the United States of America and different countries and come back to Jamaica and doing great and staying right on the right line. And then come back to Jamaica with not a mental state of mind and come back to Jamaica. Right? Or come back to Jamaica with a mental state of mind and change. Come back to Jamaica without no money in their pocket. And down there doing great. And helping their community. So this not nothing to do with Buju. That is an excuse for him. He and Jackie is an embarrassment to the Rasta community. Both of them. Buju Banton and Jackie them is a disgrace to the Rasta community if we want to say Rasta. Or to the Bobo community or to the Fashion Jet community, whatever it is. There's something wrong with both of them. Both of them, something is definitely wrong with both of them. And you have another one too. You have another one too. I don't see him do not much from there, but you have 3 Rasta in Jamaica. 3 of them. You have 3 Rasta. Or 3 dread of Jamaica. 1 day at jail out of Jackie and 2 day at Jamaica and so forth. Them head not right. Them head not right. Them head is not, them head up here, son, them head not right. The Sadamalia, Mama Africa, what they want to call and say, them don't right, man. Them not right. Them no, the bush weed. The bush weed, man. Bush weed. Bush weed is a problem. Something right. Anyway, people, I'm getting off of this because I have things to do. I just come to talk what I have to talk. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be disrespectful about it. If you don't like it, you don't have to agree about it. If you don't like it, you don't have to comment either. If you don't like it, you don't have to share either. If you don't like it, you don't have to cause a problem either. If you don't like it, keep it moving. Somebody else will like it. Ah, sexist yes. You see what I talk about? You see what I talk about? Alright, if you think I like, go look on Buju Banton here in the video window and tell me if that is a stable person. You just say that now. You just say that to come from my life. Talk what him do. All you are do is this in the legend. You see how drunk like all somehow no. You see how drunk like all somehow no. All you don't know you combobulated nincompoop jackass. Nincompoop jackass or whatever he is. Ask without no head where you come by my life now come talk about me I do this the legend and all of that. Eh? You have anybody in your family who a legend? Eh? Are you a legend? You're an entertainer? You're a pastor? You're a prime minister? You have a status to your name? Do you have a status to your name? What is your status? Do you have any status to your name? Anybody know you? You come and come talk about this, the legend and all that. The people like you, and people like who make man climb up on you. Eh? People like you make man climb up on you because guess what happened? You don't glorify some man that talk about the legend. Don't diss the legend and all. You have legend? Maybe your mouth is never a legend. Maybe your clothes or area is never a legend. Not by your legend. You don't have any status to your name. Eh? You don't have any status to your name, but you can talk about legend. But the legend, or you this the legend and all that. Let me tell you something. You're not an entertainer. You don't have no status to your name. Nobody don't know you. You don't have no song. You don't have no likes. You don't have no love. That's why you come over here so to come try get some knowing and likes. I mean, I'm about somebody today. So you try to take yourself away somewhere else over there. Because I'm not busting anybody over here so today. So you come over here so talk about legend and all of that and this and the legend and whatever it is. Eh? And the man over here so give away. Go find the page where them agree man over there. So I don't know where you come over here so now I can chat or whatever it is I can carry on about legend. Eh? Legend probably I'm brush up thinking more for a morning. Eh? Listen to me, I don't come here so come antagonize me today here. I don't want to come here and put up no legend because I never tell on legend so they never stay for the bush weed. Okay? Alright. We don't know what go already. Anyway, people. I get enough of this. I get enough of this. No. I speak my mind. My man I'm a star, you know. I get paid for talk. Me get paid to talk. I get paid to talk. Instagram and Facebook pay me for talk. I not talk for free. I not come on live for free. Me get paid to talk. Me on Instagram and Facebook in a business. Someone on Facebook and Instagram in a no business. So me not in the same category that me I try to tell them I get paid for talk. Or that I better know. So me have work for chattings. You understand? Anyway, I'm getting off of this. Ladies, until we meet again, wanna follow the page, wanna like the page, and guess what happened? No, let me adjust one thing. Let me adjust another thing before I come off of this. Let me adjust one thing. Right? Let me adjust one thing. Let me adjust one thing. I want to know people understand something. When I give my number on social media, so you can call me if there's a problem. Call me if I put up a job or put up something on my page. Now every business operate from 8 to 4 or from 8 to 5 or from 8 to 6. Some other people decide they don't want to pick up on the phone and call me 11 and 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock at night time for either call me and ask me for Obey my number, or either call me to tell me some of the problem I don't want to hear about, or either call me them time of night if say hi to me, or either call me them time of night there and don't have nothing to say, or either call me them time of night and say, boy, doctor, for a long time I watch me just want to call and say hi. No, you could have called me in the middle day and say hi. Right? Because first of all, if you have the emergency, you don't call me. You call the closest police station or call somebody else. Why some of the people, last night me lay down on my bed and one woman called me. 11 o'clock, the woman call me back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right? And hear the woman to me, me I call you about a job where you put up on your page. And me I say, 11 o'clock at night, this lady called me and asked me about job when I put up on the page. And then not only that, you know, the person called 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time. When you call me that type of night, I have a right to disrespect you or tell you whatever I want to tell you because you call me after hours. And you may call me and I may jump out of my sleep. And I may just cuss out of my sleep and then that's it. Do not call me them type of night and ask me about job. And do not call me late at night and ask me say you want to obey a man because me don't know if dope in your house. Me don't know if there's a crisis going on in your house so you want to call the obey man. And so the obey man have a family and him work and him have to sleep like everybody else. So when you go and call me late at night, 1 o'clock at night and say you want to obey a man, the obey man is not going to do nothing for you until break of dawn or whatever it is. So you call in the other man 12 o'clock. What you have to tell the other man and ask him to do, you can call him in the morning. And someone who only call the other man to tie down somebody, or call the other man for try to bring somebody down, or try to do something to somebody, or try to tie somebody, boy, pitney. Someone not call the other man but nothing makes sense. It's always a tire man or this or I mean not calling me, I'm just saying. I want to tie that boy there if take him money. I want to tie that boy there because him tongue not work right. I want to tie that boy there because the boy don't want to give me the house. I want it always a tie somebody man, always a tire man when I haven't worked it. Because some of my man they won't not tie could have tan. You don't have to tie some of my man them, you know. Because the woman with them do it automatically are glad for somebody can take them out of their life and push them away to somebody else. You don't have to tie some man. Eh? You don't have to tie some man. Wasting time and tie some boy when they never have no money. Then tongue not work. Then hood not work. Everything for them not working. You don't want to tie the crosses because, well, he make the 6 figures, you know, and the 100 figures. You want to tie a man because I make 100 figures, 6 figures and all that. And when time the boy bring on the money and he don't check out the money and so forth, but he don't pay him bills and no money left. And you have to tie the crosses to you. If you tie a man with a millionaire, the man we can drop the million per you. The 100 per you, the 50 per you. Don't tie a man for $10,000 and $5,000. Eh? Do not tie a man for 5,000 and don't tie a man for the house and car because the car must broke down the house. Eventually the house I go sell as money. So don't I do not tie people husband we are not even phone no one. If the when you tie the man and then come worthless and that, when you tie up on the money you can't get no more. When you tie the man and the man either drop down dead or whatever it is, you can't get the house because he married or having wife or whatever it is. You not tie some productive element. And that you not tie. I want to call me later night but you don't want to tie man. Eh? You don't want to tie man. All the lady will call me the other day on my phone. And when she call me, last she call me back and forth. She want to obey my number. I say, alright. I say, lady, I soon get your number. I'm busy. Yeah, man, I want to call him, man. I want to call him. I say, I soon call her back and get your number. She call me back again. Doctor, I didn't get the number yet. I say, WhatsApp me. Boy, how me do WhatsApp? I say, WhatsApp me. I give you the number. It's in my WhatsApp. Alright, no problem then. She call me back again the same thing. Doctor, me not get him. Me say, alright, see number, I give her the number. She call the man. Doctor, me a call and the man. The man probably a work one dope if you go up on somebody. You call, you not get the man. So what me supposed to call the man and say you call him? Then now because she chat so much and going on her business, yeah, no, boy, doctor, me have a problem, man. I say, what the problem? Because you know some of them when they hear some of them mental. Boy, you know, some me have a little old man here. And the old man here get a little pension, you know. And the old man for married to me, you know. And if he help me with my papers, you know, and boy, the man just a stall, so. And I take the money and I say, go give one woman when you have a Jamaica. And then I give me the money and things like that, you know, doctor, and I want a little bit of money, you know. I want him married to me, but I money more. Instead of you try to tie the man to get a green card, you want to tie the man to get the money. Instead of you tie the man to get your green card, you want to tie the man to get the money. You want to tell the man, you the America, because it's a long time you there from, you the America from what to kill Joe, yeah, you don't try to tell the man to get a green card. You want to tell the man to get the man money. And that's how I run now. And you call me. No, I have to give it to the lady and tell me, say, lady, no, I have to tell her the truth. I say, lady, I tell the God the truth. So you want to tie the man, because the man have money. And you want the money. She say, yes. I say, so what about the green card? Well, that too. But I want a little bit of money, because I send the money to give that girl. I said, miss, let me tell you something. You know, say sometimes I want to cause problem to yourself. Nobody waste the money and call the other man and got time. Because when you got time, they know. And say your time and the dopey come and give me a rotted box or something. No, you can't get no more money. No, you put yourself in a problem. In a worth it. Try to figure out another way. Yeah, no. Boy, that's true, you know. Me that think about that. You know that think about that they want to tie the man. You want to tie the man. So I have to tell it to her. I have to tell her lady, I have to tell you. And if you watch me, at least me not call her name, but it's the truth. You want time an old man when tongue and he would not good. And just because money you have, you want time. You can't get no sex, nothing like that. Look at money we have and whatever. God bless, look at money where man probably have look at pension money we might get. You want time for look at pension money. You don't go and take a dollar and keep it moving, man. Tell the man that the man can give you a green card, that means you can travel. That's if you do. So don't call me, please, don't call me. Past certain hours and ask me for other man number. New rules starting today. What time is it? 6:20. New rules starting today. If you want the Oberman number, do not call me past 10 o'clock. Ask me for Oberman number. Don't call me, ask me for it. As a matter of fact, I'll give out the Oberman number one more time again. Because when I give out the Oberman number one more time again, I want to save it. I want number them. I give out the Oberman number because I can't deal with them and I can't deal with them and for them over sometimes. Because Jesus Christ can get on top of my nerves, man. The phone ring, Oberman, give me the man. And then somebody then call. Somebody then call, hear them now? They want the number for the man. Right? No, lie. Somebody then call and say, Doctor, I want the number for him. And I say, oh, give me the number for him now. I say, who is him? I miss be clear. For the man. I say to one I want him. I say, yes, I keep man. I say, which man? For the man, the spirit. I say, oh, you mean the Obia man? She said, Lord enough. I say, but you have it. Call her to me say, why number for the Obia man? Call the man. See number for the Obia man. May I give it out once and for all before I come off of this. If you are out there, let me give the disclaimer. If you are out there and you have man problem, you have job problem, you have house problem, you have body problem, you have car problem, you have picnic problem, you have green card problem, your man won't stay home, your man straight like dog, you want to marry to the man and the man want to marry to you, you want to time pan you like goat, or time pan you like donkey, you want the man stay in the house and don't go nowhere. If you have the man and you want the man who dead every time you go to the side girl. If you want to say the man want to bring the money come home to you alone and not to nobody else, this is the number for the other man. And if you miss the number and you don't understand numbers, and you call me and say you want the number, say you want the number for the other man and keep it moving because I don't know you. No, let me speak it first. The number for the other man is 1 8 7 6. Let me get it again because someone all up in the Asia, especially England women, they will love to come up on people. Let me go back again. The number is 1 8 7 6 8 6 1 5 6 1 9. Let me give it to you slow again for the people over 60 who want to tie somebody and have hearing aid problem. The number for the reader man, aka Obia man, the science man, the one that's going to fix your problem, his number is 8 7 6 8 6 1 56 19 876 861 56. Let me pin it. Thank you. Let me pin it. Because you have some old people, them, right? That is the number to call the other man if you want to fix your problem. Now, when you call the other man and the other man fix your problem, remember, say you get the number from me. You can call me and tell me that your problem work out. You tie the man and you want to show your gratitude. I want to buy you a drink, Dr. Love. You can cash up me or Zelle me or PayPal me $120 and $50 for me to help you through your problem. Let me repeat again. I do not practice obia. Me don't know if to tie people. Me don't know if to give gathering. So don't call me and ask me certain things, because when you call me and ask me certain things, I'm only going to sit down on the phone and listen to your business. And hear what go on in your life. And evaluate you. So when you call, remember, I am not the obia man. The only reason why I advertise the obia man is because I know of him. And I know he's not a scam, and I know that his work. And I've used him in the past. Not to tie anybody. Not to hold on anybody. But me use him in the past. To help everything to go on with me good. And me use him in the past. To help me if me get myself in any problem. So that's why I advertise the obia man. Okay? So if you want to call the obia man, have your money, call the obia man from anywhere in the world you are. And the obia man will fix your problem. And help you to tie the man to you. And the next thing, when you tie the man to you, and the man start to give you a lot of sex and a lot of tongue, and live in your hole like crab, please do not call me and say, Dr. Love, you call the other man to untie the man and he say want a whole of money if me can talk to him to give you a less price. Me not have nothing to do with that, my friend. So I am breaking it down in small numbers for you. If you're going to tie somebody or go into the kitchen, if you don't like the fire, don't go in that because the kitchen get hot. Okay? And make sure the man where you tie to him worth it. Make sure him have money. Make sure him tongue work. And make sure him would work. Because if you tie him to you, and him only can do certain things, it's going to become a problem. So again, call the obia man. And please to remember, when you get through and things are going great, call me and say, Dr. Love, I want to send one little money come give you. Because you help me through my problem. And if you don't want to call me, just surprise me through my Zelle or my PayPal or my Cash App. The information is on my channel. Send $120 come. I want $50 come. Don't call me and promise me that you will give me a money. Like the lady from England who went to the Obia man. And I did not know that her problem solved. And she called me and she said, Dr. Love, the Obia man is great. Everything work out good. Thank you very much. I'm going to send you £150. And I'll know the pound not come. I'll know me don't get the £150. But lady, whosoever you are, I don't remember your number, why I don't call you and ask you where is the £150 where you promised me. Because you use the other man to get a problem done, and when the problem done, you call me and tell me say your problem fixed. And then you promised me £150. And you did not call me and give me the £150. I don't hear from you again. But remember, sir, if you call me again and a problem, your number go pop up on some message, because I was talking to you in message, but through so much England number call me, I don't know which one it is. And I never save it. So when time you go to the other man and him fixing a problem, don't call me and promise me money if you don't know, so you're not going to give it to me. Don't call me and promise me, surprise me. Okay? Don't promise me. Because comfort, a promise is a comfort to a fool, and I ain't no damn fool. I gone. Me don't talk to you. Dep on the wood.
This is the end of another festive video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're new here, remember, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will know whenever I upload another video like this or whenever I go live. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe.